San Juan Regional Medical Center in Farmington, New Mexico, serves a vast area in the Four Corners. Dr. Brad Greenberg, Medical Director of Emergency Preparedness at the hospital, says they care for all people, no matter who they are or where they come from.
We serve a mixture of urban, rural, and frontier areas, and also are a referral center for many of the facilities that exist on the Navajo Nation.
COVID has not been kind to the region. They've had 5 COVID waves, and the last 13 weeks have been especially tough.
We were on the verge of a true clinical catastrophe. We did not have enough personnel to take care of the really incredibly high numbers of critically ill folks.
The Navy came to their rescue. 2 23-member Navy medical response teams from San Diego's Navy Medical Center. Commander Dr. Nakunj Bhatt, the senior medical officer, says they're proud to carry out this mission.
I can't imagine being anywhere else except being on the front lines of patient care.
So I was really shocked when I heard that they had so many people that were on the ventilators.
Daniela Jenkins is an ICU nurse with a Navy team. Before the military, she worked at a civilian hospital.
I know how hard it is to be short-staffed. And it has been really amazing to hear these nurses say, hasn't been like this in like a month.
Dr. Greenberg says the Navy's arrival did wonders for the hospital and morale.
Boy, what finally a little bit of a tailwind, some inspiration, and feeling like we're all in this together.
He says they saved the hospital from collapse and many lives in the process.
Any patient that makes it, it almost like heals our soul. And those are the wind that they keep me going.
Not every story ends this way, but Lieutenant Commander Charles Volk, a pulmonary critical care doctor, says losing a patient doesn't mean failure.
And part of our job is, to be there. If we can't cure someone or we can't heal them, is to care for them, at the end of their life, and make sure that the end of their life is as good as possible.
Jenkins says success is also measured by those they treat with compassion, even when patients can't feel it.
That time is so special because that is time the patient's not going to remember, but the family does.
These heroes are human, and these experiences leave their mark.
There are times where it's hard. It really is hard, and you just have to step away from it. We're all human. There's times where I've cried.
No, absolutely.
Nurse Jenkins says seeing death is hard, and experiencing loss during the holidays somehow feels different.
It's tough. I mean, walking into a room and seeing a lifeless soul there, it's hard. It's not easy, especially on Christmas Day. That was tough.
But those experiences have changed them for the better too, and they will carry the stories of this community with them forever. Dr. Bhatt says they learned from those they cared for.
We're very close to Navajo Nation, and hearing some of their stories and their practices and all those things have been very touching for us, and it's been a profound kind of experience.
Dr. Greenberg says they too will live on in the hearts of the staff and community because they answered the call when they needed them the most.
It's our sincerest appreciation for your sacrifices and for your willingness to come out here and help make a difference.
And news of their good work traveled to Mayor Todd Gloria in San Diego.
And from the bottom of my heart, I thank them. They represent the best of this country, the best of our city.
This means a lot to those who served on this mission for over a month, through the holidays and New Year.
Honestly, that's all that matters is thank you. It matters a lot. Those 2 words mean a lot to us.
But as they were leaving, another COVID wave is hitting the rest of the country. That's not lost on Dr. Greenberg.
Well, we're sitting right at the edge of our seats waiting for the Omicron to really make itself known within the state of New Mexico and the region.
As this virus continues to mutate, there are many unknowns. But having heroes like these on the front lines, 1,000 of them who will soon be deployed, brings hope to those communities that are facing or are about to face the worst. Kitty Alvarado, KPBS News.